Yeah.
I'm not sure who the iPhone person is.
Hello,
Mr. iPhone person, introduce yourself if you would, please. Go ahead and unmute and let us know who you are. You might get all of the attention today.
You might.
It looks like he's pushing Jim. No.
He's trying to get unmuted.
He's like,
Here
I'm
comes
out of here.
Options,
No, there he is.
Options Eddie is
There he
with
is,
us
there he is.
tonight. How are you doing, Ed?
Eddie-o.
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 So, Mr. iPhone, can you
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good, Eddie. Good.
How you doing? No, I'm doing well, Bruce. What's going on, buddy?
Brucey D. We got Brucey D here and Eddie-o.
I like the
Our
Brucey
iPhone
D.
guy, we lost him.
I
Did we
meant to
scare him
service-
with the? Did we scare the poor iPhone
Hey
guy?
guys, you
Ran,
gone?
was like, what is this?
That's all it took, huh? He's
No,
back.
he's
in the
back.
way
He's
to-
coming back.
Okay.
He's coming.
So, Deborah, I know I'm cutting out because everybody else is cutting out on my connection. I think we probably ought to let you go through it and have fun with it. And then
I'd love to. I just can't get the slides to go whole. So. Okay.
Oh, you know what?
I got
just share
Jack here though. I see
Let
Jack.
Steve do the slides. Steve can do the slides and you talk.
All right.
And then, but then again,
Deborah,
Bruce,
Deborah.
if I drop, then she
Deborah.
doesn't have any slides and she's winging it with nothing.
Oh man,
I should have sent a
Let's
copy
find
to
out what
Jeff.
Deborah's made of.
We're just gonna have some fun. How's that?
Yeah, just open up the PDF, Deborah, and don't make it full screen. So keep it so you have the thumbnails on the side. That's what I have to do because as soon as I go full screen with it, I definitely cut out.
Oh, okay. All right.
How about
All right.
everybody gets a screen? Or slide.
Everybody open it up on your computer and we'll all get on the phone.
We'll just go to Solveres and check out our website, our beautiful website, right?
Yep. So, hey, the gentleman with the iPhone name, if you can unmute and introduce yourself, that would be awesome. If you don't want to, that's okay. Just put your name in the chat, whichever works for you. Thumbs up. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm here, and
There he
I'm
is.
sorry, but for being clumsy, I'm glad that I'm here. Marissa just introduced me today, but I'm with Jack Bosma. We are good friends for more than a year, and we know each other very good. So I came tonight here with you, and I'll fix that up. I'll fix my name and set everything right. I'm sorry for that.
Oh, excellent. No worries. Appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
You bet. We got about a minute left. We'll see if others come in. And again, yeah, Deborah, I'm sorry to put you on the spot. I know I intended today just to say, hey, let me know when you're ready, but it's the Northwest. It's raining.
She's a
That's
Jersey
my connection.
girl. She can handle it.
She can roll with it. She can roll with it. And Mark's not here today, so you won't have any interruptions.
Uh-oh.
You get to roll with it.
We just roll with
Sam
the
Silver
punches.
can back you up.
Absolutely,
I was
I'm
just
here.
gonna say, where's Sam? He'll back me up.
I'm
We know
here.
Sam's got this covered too.
Sam, you would actually
You
do
got
awesome.
Sammy,
He's
yeah.
having
Eddie-o.
connections too.
Yep.
Yep, I'm here.
You're going in and out now too, Sam. Oh boy, this will be a fun meeting.
Uh-oh.
This will be fun. This will be fun.
So with a show of
You got
hands, I just want to ask, who has been to Solveres and watched our new video?
Got a few of us.
Okay.
Gotta find the right camera angle.
Okay, so if you have not been to your website in a while, go there and really watch the video. It's an overview video and it's absolutely fantastic. It really goes through what Solveres does. Need I say more? I'm done.
No, it's good. And it's a customer-oriented video. It's not for people that are interested in becoming representatives. we have that video. It's going to be another professionally done video. I'm hoping it's ready next week. That's what we're pushing for. But again, we'd rather the guy do a good job than rush through it. But I think it'll be done. All the video's been shot for it. He's just editing it right now. And then while we're on, just to remind folks, because some of you guys became members prior to us starting the new member orientation, but we're doing the new member orientation every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, noon Eastern time. And that's a great time, even if you've been a member for a while, but we walk through the website, we go to the back office, the dashboard, a lot of different functions, and then answer questions. So feel free to join us at that time. That would be amazing. Pro members, we started the mastermind early, so all of our pro members Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific time, so that's noon Eastern time, we go through that. And that's every week. All right, we've got a few people coming in. Did I see Alan Biles' name on here?
Yep.
I thought I did.
And Vanessa T is in the house.
Yes.
Got Susan logging in, and Adam, we have a Zoom user. Zoom user, are you the guest of who?
Feel free to unmute. There's Alan coming back in. All right, guys, we're running 3 minutes over, and I want to make sure Deborah has a ton of time. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the record, but just so y'all know, I'm Steve Muckensnable, CEO of Solveres. I typically do these presentations, but my connection is really bad today. And so Deborah, who will probably do a better job than I ever do, is going to take over. But I'll give her a little bit of break. She's just seen the slides only a couple times with us, so she's going to go ahead and do the best she can, and I'm sure she'll do a wonderful job. And then at the end, we'll do a little bit of Q&A for the new people, and we may even open it up to you guys if you have any other questions. We've had a lot of new updates with the website and some of our processes, so we may be able to answer some of the questions you would have. So, Deborah, I'm going to hit the record. And record to the cloud.
Recording in progress.
Okay.
And you're up.
All right. Now your connection is perfect, Steve. So my name is Deborah LaPlante. Welcome to the Solveres Opportunity meeting. I have seen these new slides that Steve, our CEO, has had made up for us all, and I have really not seen them very much, but we're going to go ahead and make sure that my connection seems to be the best here. So I'm just going to bring up the slides and we can just get going. And I thank you in advance for coming and putting up with me bringing up these slides that I have open right now. I guess I have to hit the share button here, and hopefully everyone can see this. Can everyone see the slides?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So welcome again. Welcome to Solveres. A couple of housekeeping notations. If you have chats, feel free to put them in the chat. Once we're finished with the slideshow, we will go ahead and answer your questions. If you wouldn't mind, please don't put links in the share. It's not a networking meeting for that purpose. And if you wouldn't mind muting your microphones, that would be great, because that will keep things moving as well. So why do you want to start a business? Well, there's a lot of various reasons why you might want to start a business. You can get some great tax advantages by writing off the things you already purchased. For example, we're all on a Zoom meeting. We got here somewhere. Somehow you're looking at your computer or your phone. You can build a business without quitting your day job. You certainly get to control your environment, and you have control of your time. You can build a financial legacy for your family, and you can just have an overall incredible business. Some of the options for starting your own business are you can create your own product or service, you can buy a franchise, or you can sell other people's products and services. And I just need to pause here for 1 second because like I said before, I have not seen these slides and I need to hide, there we go, all of you. Otherwise I can only see half of them. You're like, what is this girl? She can't even read. So when you create your own product or service, you know, you're the boss, you have control of your environment and your time. Or do you? That's exactly right. If anyone's tried this before, it's not exactly turnkey. It takes time to set it up, and it can mean a substantial investment to get started. You know, I always like to point out the people that I see on Shark Tank. It's a favorite show of mine, and you know, you see everyone from people that are really crushing it to people that don't know what they're doing, and that's kind of fun to watch because they don't take any of that at Shark Tank, you know. But for the most part, people are really honest about their businesses and they've put everything into it. And a lot of people, by the time they get onto that show, you know, they're down to their last dollar. They're living with relatives. So if you buy a franchise, you think, well, that's great. I don't have to go through maybe what these people I'm seeing go through. And you've got a proven model, and you've got a higher likelihood of success. You do get the support materials and a plug-and-play system, but even then, I mean, I know several people that own McDonald's franchises, and the high cost of investment for those is, you know, it's huge. It's just absolutely huge. So you can start selling for another company and sell their products and services and receive a commission for that. That's a relatively low startup cost. The risk is low. Usually it's a single product line or products in an industry. It's not the best model to build a team on, but at the same time, you probably wind up owning a lot of those products because they have minimums. And you really wind up speaking to a lot of your friends and family members about whatever the lotions or potions or, you know, magic pills are. And, you know, not everyone is so happy with that either. So what do you need to run a successful business? Well, you're going to need a product or service that people need and want, a marketing plan. You're going to need some kind of fulfillment capacity. You want it to be scalable. You want to have some customer service. You want to have perhaps licenses and certifications. A lot of us on here, we've got a career in real estate. We had to become licensed and spend a lot of money getting licensed. You have to go to training for insurance services. You need to be certified and recertified, fingerprinted, and everything just, you know, year after year. You've got to track your receivables and expenses. And then you need tools to implement and manage all of these functions as well. So marketing basics that are going to perhaps lead to your success are having a market dominating position, lead generation and nurture. You're going to want lead conversion, fulfillment. You're going to renew, cross-sell, and you're going to want to upsell. So let's talk about lead generation. You're going to want to have ads and post content, have lead magnets, landing pages, and a good lead capture system. Because what good is all of that if you don't capture? And even more importantly, and what you're really going to find here that we do at Solveres is lead nurture. You have maybe an email drip campaign, shareables and invites. You build rapport and credibility, and you educate the prospect. And I really don't know of where you can get more hands-on of any of this than you really can get right here at Solveres. So you're going to want some lead conversion. You're going to want to do some company presentations like we're doing right now. We're going to want to do some three-way calls, and then people perhaps make an offer. They've got fulfillment in certain businesses. You have to provide the service or deliver the product. You've got to train. And of course, you want to request feedback so that you can always be improving and really serve the crowd that you're looking to serve. So we've got complementary products or services, or offering an upgraded version of what someone has purchased already. And that's renew, cross, sell, and upsell. And overall education, really. So your basic tools needed for success are a website and landing page, a form, and a survey builder. You really want to have a great CRM to work with, a virtual meeting platform, webinar software, social media channels, and then social media management software. So what tools do we like here at Solveres? Well, we're really liking these three, and we have this in a combination right now of people that really want to build a business and they don't want to do it alone. We have something called Go High Level that we're utilizing. That's part of our pro package. Go High Level is a CRM tool. A lot of us are in the process of learning it together right now. It's a lot of fun. This creates emails. It lets you follow up. Oh my goodness, I'm still learning all that it does. It's just an incredible tool for business today. It lets you text people and just be in touch. I think, anyone that has been in business knows the importance of a good CRM. We have a program called NowSite. NowSite is artificial intelligence. It's really an interesting program because it's not just a lead generation program. It's actually a program where you can set a lot of criteria for whatever you're looking for. I mean, it just depends on what business you're in. If you want to promote your Solveres business, that's great. You might have other businesses, and this is going to be a secondary thing to you. And you can find people that are looking to, to be involved in your business through NowSite. So the criteria of the people that you're looking to search for, it's artificial intelligence at its best. And then we have MeetIn. And MeetIn is an up-and-coming platform, very similar to what we have here at Zoom. And we can tell you more about that in a future slide as well. So here are some of the high-level features. It creates your website, landing pages, forms, surveys, your calendars. It syncs your calendars. So I understand you don't have to have Calendly anymore. And, the importance of these calendars these days is incredible because, we're all meeting people virtually now. Look at how many people are on this call, and we're all over the country. It's great to have a calendar, to have emails, SMS. We even have ringless voicemail and pipelines. And if you go to high level and you get this on its own, it's $97 per month. The NowSite feature, again, it's lead generation with AI. You get 100 leads per month, and you cannot purchase this version that we have included with our pro package here at Solveres for $49.95. The MeetIn, they are a video sharing platform. They have multiple ways to really be able to persuade your participants to buy faster. They have a stream simultaneously to multiple media stream platforms. And they're just a really, really unique platform as well. So as you can see, there's a lot to do and to think about to continue managing your business. I don't know if this slide is coming up, but I hope it is because I've mentioned the pro plan. And we have 3 levels here at Solveres. We have our customers because, we have a lot of solutions. I'm going to go through them next. It's extensive. It's exciting. When you're talking to someone out there just during the course of your regular day, you're always going to find someone that can utilize one of our solutions. And that's what makes me excited about this company because I'm always able to speak to someone about something else. One day it's going to be about solar. One day it's going to be one of the real estate programs we have going on. One day it's about insurance. And it just goes on because we keep adding solutions. So that's coming up. But back to the customer. So we have levels of people who want to come in and they want to purchase one of these solutions. They want to be a customer. or they can be a basic Solveres representative member, or they can be a pro. And the pro package comes with all of those items that I just mentioned. And I'm sure there's going to be more slides for that. So let me get into the unique, exclusive, and the value of our solutions. And you know, the thing that I love even more about this is, you know, most companies that offer a business plan, a business program, whatever you want to call it, maybe they're a product-based company that offers a compensation package for people that want to build a business and introduce others. You know, I found that their items, you know, whatever it is, whether it's a lotion, a potion, or a some kind of item, they're usually pretty darn expensive. You know, they build in a way to pay for all of those goodies and the trips that they give out to their representatives, and they have to do that because they need to keep people, you know, excited. You know, here at Solveres, we're constantly adding new solutions as we grow and new members come in. So we don't have to do that to keep people excited, but more importantly to us is keeping things that are of great value. So in fact, in order to become one of these solutions, you do have to be unique, exclusive, or offer Solveres members a better price on the solution than you can get from the vendor's website even. And that's pretty important, and that's pretty exciting, because who doesn't want a discount? So not only do you get a great value, but you often get to know the people that are providing the solutions. On Saturdays, we do a deep dive because we have so many solutions. You know, we really can't talk about every one of them on a call like this. We like to keep it, you know, relatively, you know, simple and short. But on Saturdays, these great people come and they talk about their solutions. So just for example, we have senior solutions. And we just said before the call started, a few of us were on here, the VPs, and we said, you know, we're going to need another tab for this on our homepage because we're getting so many incredible solutions for seniors. We have nonprofit funding. We love nonprofits at Solveres. We love helping nonprofit founders get funding by being members and offering their supporters memberships through Solveres. You, as a nonprofit, you can sponsor people into your nonprofit. Your nonprofit can sponsor people, and what a great way to offer value for nonprofits. We have final expense. We have financing solutions. We've got real estate solutions. We have discount travel. We have solar. We have next gen REI for people that want to invest in real estate. This is tied to a nonprofit called Beyond Living. We have life insurance. We have affordable health share. We have prescription drug programs. And, you know, you're probably sitting back and saying, you know, that's really cool, but most of these solutions require a license to present that to someone. And that's right, it does. But the nice thing about Solveres is you're simply introducing people to these professionals that are going to take care of your customer. So you yourself don't need to have a real estate license. You don't need to have an insurance license. The other professionals that do and that are involved with Solveres as your solutions providers, they provide the service to your customer. And you know what? Many of these solutions provide residual income. So Solveres as a whole, as a solutions representative, provides that, but the solutions themselves are multiple streams of income. And it's just a matter of, you know, learning about them and seeing which one you want to promote and which one you're going to talk about during the day and just during the normal course of your conversation. So let's talk about becoming a solution representative. So for a one-time, yes, this is not annual, this is a one-time investment of $189.95 and $29.95 per month. You receive discounted access to all of our solutions as a member. You have a license to promote all of our solutions and receive commission. You get a personal virtual storefront. You get a back office to manage your business. You get access to a robust compensation plan, built-in e-wallet to receive your commissions, and you get all the support and training that I've ever seen anywhere. So now here's what I was talking about, which is the SR Pro membership. So this goes back to the Go High level, the AI lead generation, the meet-in. All of this you can get with your membership. And, you know, I was on a call earlier today, and I was speaking with a person who owns a business. And she was telling me she's got Calendly for one, for her calendar. She's got a CRM for something else, a text message referral. I mean, they've got all these programs. And you know what? Go High Level does all of this for you. And they're paying way more than $79.95 a month for all of those systems. And now, guess what? There's a different password for every single one of those programs that they have. And they're very excited when we told them that all they have to do is upgrade their Solveres membership to Pro, and they're going to go ahead and get the Go High Level just alone. I mean, it's just worth it in itself. And that's really for any business person. So you get all of this, you get weekly business coaching, and you know, all of this for, again, just that one-time investment of $189.95, one time, not annual, and only $79.95 per month. So, you know, we like to ask this as well. You know, are you right for Solveres? Because this is an exclusive group. Do you like to help the people with the benefit of making income? I love the idea of making money while making a difference. Are you really serious about making a substantial change to your lifestyle? You know, you might start off making a couple $100 more a month that pays for a bill, and then all of a sudden it can become a car payment. Or, you know, are you looking for something that's life-changing and some long-term residual income here? Because, you know, that within our solutions is very doable. And can you avoid implementing sleazy and cheesy, dishonest sales practices? You know, Steve and I are really I have one mindset about this, and Steve is our CEO. You know what? That's why we ask, you know, this is not a place to network. You know, it's great to get to know members. That's great. But, you know, on calls like this, you want to be comfortable. So, you know, we don't want any of this type of, you know, sleazy implementation. We don't want it here. So do you want to be part of a growing company? Like-minded people who really value character, integrity, and personal development while making a positive impact? And will you dedicate a small amount of your time consistently? Because you need to be consistent in what you do in order to reach your personal and your business goals. You really do. If you've said yes to all of these questions, you know, then you might want to consider joining us here at Solveres Nation and become part of our family. These are the VPs. These are the people that you're going to get to know. Very hands-on people. We're here, you know, to talk to you, to help you, to grow this business. I want to thank you for coming tonight. And, you know, I've not seen these slides more than a couple of times, so I hope that I've given you a good overview. I can't really stress enough, going to the Solveres website, the person that that invited you to this meeting tonight has their own store, so you'll want to get their login link. Go to Solveres, look at the overview video that's on the homepage, and then, you know, get back with your the person that invited you to this call. I'm going to stop this sharing now, and hopefully everyone's still there. Now I can see everyone. Steve is
great job, Deborah.
And now we're going to answer any
you
questions
notice I
that you might
dropped
have.
off.
You dropped off and you came back just in time?
Several
he
times
dropped
I
off
dropped off,
again.
so I'm glad you took the reins on this one.
All right, great. He's always got that, you know, bad weather excuse, bad, you know, I mean, I guess they get a little snow over there in Oregon. So it looks like Bo got bumped off as well. Oh, no, there he is. Do we have any questions in the chat?
No, I was just going to ask, feel free if anybody has any questions. I think Deborah did a phenomenal job for just kind of being new to the slides. So anybody has any questions, please feel free to jump in, raise your hand, or I just want to explain one thing. Go ahead.
Let's see. I'm checking to see if I have any
Hello,
comments.
Bruce. Do you have something to say, or?
Oh, I said I just wanted to know how Deborah became so awesome.
I met you.
Ah, nice.
I just want to kind of be clear. There's, again, there's 3 different memberships. One is you can actually come in as a customer and enjoy our stuff a little bit, and you get and use our most of our solutions. You don't get all of them, but you get most of them. You can come in as a solutions representative, and that's the one that's $189.95 to get in, and then it's $29.95, and that includes your back office and virtual office and storefront and everything. It's pretty cool. And then the third one is what Deborah was kind of touting most about, was the Pro program, which we're actually, to be honest with you, we're having many of our existing members are upgrading to that because of the value of all those tools that Deborah was going through. So I really look forward to hopefully having the rest of you, jump in and get involved in some of those tools too. We meet several times a week. Steve was saying, we have a pro meeting for those that do join pros. That's every Monday at 9 a.m. West Coast time or noon Eastern time. We have a new member orientation on Wednesdays, same time, 9 o'clock West Coast. And Deborah, you need to unmute if you're talking. We don't hear you.
I just wanted, hello everyone back. I just wanted to mention also, for everyone that I know knows a realtor. We do, and we're about to launch this nonprofit launch kit for realtors. And I want Bo to go back on his mic and just please talk about that a little bit, because you're the guru of this.
Well, let's talk about that. So starting in about 8-9 days or so, on the 18th, it's a Saturday, at high noon West Coast and 3 o'clock East Coast time, we're having our first meeting of our pilot launch kit for people that are involved, that are realtors that want to help nonprofits, and it's going to be very lucrative for the nonprofit. My example shows how I could show a nonprofit how they can make $180,000 approximately each and every year through this program without doing a bunch of volunteer help and doing fake sales or marathons or that type of thing. And for the realtor, it's actually very lucrative. They can make 5 times that amount. So I would really like to invite your realtors to get a hold of either Deborah LaPlante or myself, Bo Weidman. And there's a form you have to sign up to get into it. We're only taking a limited amount of about a dozen agents for this. We have agents already, there's about 8 of us that are already involved. So we've got about 4 or 5 spots left. Anybody that wants to get involved with it. Sam's involved in it. Sam Silver. He's one I see on the list here right now that's here. I think Susan's involved in it. Patrick, Deborah and myself, of course, are. So really would like to see it. We're going to raise a bunch of money for nonprofits, and it's kind of our pilot test case to prove to the country that we can do this. We did it in a beta test a few years ago. It was very successful. Now it's for real. So I'm just excited about that. So again, give me some more realtors. We'd like to have several more realtors to choose from.
Yeah,
Deborah, you have anything else to add to it?
No, I just wanted to say that we're very excited to get this going, because it's really going to help a lot of our nonprofits, our churches, our charities, and our nonprofits. They really have suffered through COVID, and they're trying to regroup, and many of them don't have the admin people that they need. And it's always, not only that, but it's always the same 20% of people trying to do an event. And that sometimes it doesn't even sometimes they don't even make money doing an event. They might get rained out if it's a golf event. Then what do they do? So a lot of times they do all of this effort and it just doesn't even make them any money. So this is something that it's a pledge for the future. And it's a real win, not only for the nonprofits, but for the real estate people involved. And we are looking, you can't participate if you're just getting a license or you're not even licensed. Really looking for pros for this first round, because, it's going to take, people that have experience to get this going. And we're just very excited about it. Bruce, you've got your hand up. Please unmute.
I have a question. I have a difficult time remembering schedules, times and dates and links. Where do I find all going on in Solveres and the links to get to the meetings, Bo?
Thanks, Bruce. You're kind of cutting out. I think I heard it okay, but you want to know where you can find all the links to all of our meetings. You can actually go back to the back office, and Steve, correct me if I'm wrong, and look at the calendar of events. It's in your back office, in your virtual office.
Yeah, if you can hear me, hopefully everybody can hear me. There is a link that says events calendar. Just click it, pops open a page with an embedded Google Calendar in there. Click on the link for the event that you want to attend, and it will have the Zoom link on it.
Fantastic.
Amazing question, Bruce. Yes.
And not only that, but this is something that just came to my attention as well. And this is something, you might want to pop into the orientation too, because when you go into your back office and you see the recordings of previous events. So for example, you might have someone that really wants a deeper dive on health perks and they couldn't attend on Saturday. So you can fiddle around on that. I don't know if anybody can see this hand, but you put your hand up here and just fiddle around on the actual screen. And so you see an arrow and you click the arrow and you can actually email that out right from your Solveres back office. And that's going to have a link to you. It's a special code that Micah has in there that so when you send it to someone and they have interest and they click on that, they're automatically coming into your Solveres store.
Yeah, so the entire Solveres website becomes your own personal website at that point. You can share any of the links on that site and they're tagged to you.
So is there any other questions
I don't know if people can hear me or not.
You're kind of cutting out, Steve. Bill.
We got you.
Sweeney.
Yeah. I've got a 5-minute hard stop. I've been listening. I'm impressed. I've been with Solveres for some time, building companies for a long, long time. Guys, when you build a company, as I look at it, Solveres is at the very foundation of a worldview. It's just incredible. When you build a team of people, you bring the products to the team. You don't ever bring your team to the products. Products come and go. With the professionalism of Bruce Davis, you can learn how to invest for your future. You can learn how to protect your income to your family. We can teach people how to make money and save money. The lineup of benefits is just growing and growing and growing. It's absolutely incredible. And so this is a big old world out there. But when you learn how to build your income from just income and turn it into a money machine, so that money is coming every day, it's coming in every week, every month, residual layers of income is just incredible. The professionalism of the team at Solveres is incredible. I am so happy and so proud. Bo, Jeff, all the team members in putting this company together. It's just absolutely great. I'll sit down with Steve sometime and share a couple of ideas that might also cement the future of everybody if you so wish me to. I'm very protective of this company. I love to share this company. And so guys, I'm very proud of you, but I got a national meeting coming up. I got to jump. So thank you both for letting me say a couple pennies worth here.
Thanks
Thank you
for
so
coming,
much,
Bill.
Bill.
I love
Thank
you.
you. We appreciate you.
Does anybody know where that masked man is from?
Hey, it's North Carolina.
Oh, okay. No, shoot. I did not mean to.
Steve, are you still with us? Do you want to close us out? Nope, Steve is frozen.
Well, does anybody else have any questions? Was Sam, is that you raising your hand or just waving?
He's waving.
Okay. Well,
Hey, Bo, while we just got a minute and Steve's frozen, I just want to make sure that I understand for anybody new. See, look, he saw me talking, he unfroze.
And he unfroze.
Right? So I didn't know I was that hot. But anyways, here's the thing. So if I'm a new member, there's a call that I can get on Wednesday that helps me make sense of all of this stuff, because in the beginning, it might be like getting out of a fire hydrant wide open or listening to me talk about insurance. So there's that. But then if I decide that I want to go pro, all right, SR Pro, then there's a meeting that helps me understand all the functionality of that. And that's on Monday. So I'm getting a lot of hand holding. All right, I'm not on my own to figure all this out. Solutions on that one slide. Someone's going to guide me through this process, help me understand what's going on, help me put strategy together so that even though I'm in business for myself, I'm not in business by myself. Am I understanding that correctly?
perfectly.
Make sure.
That's absolutely right, Bruce. And what a good point. Yes, there's a lot of, by bringing in the pro, there's new tools. They're not brand new, but they're new to us. And there's a lot of us that are going to be learning them at the same time. And how wonderful to be able to have a network of people that are learning the same thing you are, and we can help each other.
I've been in real estate for 47 years, and I've used various different CRMs, and I hate them all because they're hard to use and it was terrible. Steve sat down with me yesterday for literally 15 minutes, got me my password, got me in, and got me going. And oh my God, showed me how I could actually send one text message could go to whoever I wanted to one time. One voicemail could go to everybody at one time. It was awesome. And I've got a lot to learn on it, but so far I'm just I'm doing cartwheels. I can't believe it. Go become a pro. You won't be sorry you did. Plus, there's one other thing. As you bring more people in and you sponsor directly, you actually get a $100 commission instead of a $50 commission for being the sponsor. So that pays for it right then and there. Carol Sue, you're up.
Well, I asked the question, can you go to that orientation meeting for the pro if you're not a pro? And I got the answer that you cannot. But that doesn't make sense, because how can you make a good judgment if you're not allowed to go to that meeting to see what it is? That's catch-22.
Yeah, but what we want to do is maybe in a future time we will, but right now we want to just get the pros that have signed up for it to get them knowing what they're doing on it. Maybe once we've got all caught up, maybe that's something we can do.
Well, but why would someone sign up unless they knew what they were doing in the first place?
Sometimes you got to take the leap of faith. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Have we ever steered you wrong yet?
No,
but I already have. I have Go Pro, and I already have so many of the solutions that are in it. So I need to see if there's another reason that I should do it.
Can you hear me, Bo?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead, Steve.
It is a excuse me, it's a mastermind session. So we don't want to have newbies coming in or people that are just there to check it out and spend all of our time going over, hey, this is what we do. This is what we're in there to dive deep into the solutions and really help people grow their business. So it kind of speaks for itself what the purpose of it is. It's not, and it's going to change day to day. As we start progressing through the weeks on this, it's going to change. We're going to be building funnels. We're going to be going over Go High Level and Now Site and how to strategize and use those tools. So it's not really something that you're going to show up to and go, oh, okay, this will change my mind. It is a mastermind session, deep dive training for people that are just serious about growing the business. Not that that pros aren't serious, but maybe they have other jobs and they just want to, like Deborah said, have a few extra bucks in their account, share it, and when it's convenient, share the solutions. These are for folks that are like, I want to be proactive and really grow my business. Hopefully, I didn't break up when I said all that.
Yeah, we want people that want to just get 10 or 12 people in their downline. That's one thing. We're talking to people that want to get hundreds of people in their downline and be very proactive. And by doing that, guess what? You're going to make $100 for everyone you personally sponsored instead of 50. So again, that's going to pay for it. Maybe we can do one of the Saturday deep dives is what it is making, going pro. That might be later. Maybe we can do that on one of the Saturdays.
Well, that's what Saturday's for. We can do Q&A, break it down, and then that can be a decision-making session for people that are deciding whether they want to upgrade or not. I know a lot of the agents that I'm talking to are upgrading simply because of the 100 free leads. 50 cents a lead, that's a no-brainer. Other people could have different criteria, but I think that's what Saturday's for. Deborah did an awesome job. I've got to get going, but I just want to say it was a fantastic job. I love the presentation, very clear, easy to understand. All right, and I think there's no way you could have done it any better, Deborah, so congratulations.
Thank you, Bruce.
Good job, Bruce.
Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Great job, Deborah. Great job.
Thanks, Sam. Any other questions? Okay. Deborah, you can lead us out.
Okay, everyone, we will see you
Saturday.
on Saturday.
10 o'clock West Coast, 1 p.m. East Coast. See you then.
Perfect. We'll see you then.
See you then. See you on Saturday. All right, the meeting is done. So let me close some of my some windows here. Let me start my camera. This is Sam Solveres Solutions. You can scan my QR code right there if you want to know more about what we offer here. I'm actually going to stop my camera for a second. Actually, let me do this. Let me change my setting. I want to stop my camera so you could see all of the incredible solutions that we're offering at Solveres. So give me a sec. We'll do my EPO. There we go. So these are some of the solutions. We even have more coming. You can text, you could scan. If you need my business card for my real estate solutions, you can scan there. If you want to learn more about Solveres and our incredible membership options, these are just some of them. We just added, if you've ever seen Go High Level, it's an incredible CRM which helps you in your business. And there's so many bells and whistles that you have no idea are there. If you want to come on Saturday, let me know if you've ever heard of Go High Level. Or, you know what? Google Go High Level. Take a look at what kind of CRM it is. And looks like somebody wants to be on the screen with me, but not right now. Go to Go High Level, or if you want to know more about what we're doing here, scan that QR code, or visit samsilversolutions.com, or text me. You can reach me any which way but loose. And let's see, I'm going to look at the request on here. You know what? I'm going to let you in and see what the conversation goes to. Let's see. You there? Accept. Dio?
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. My name is Yusuf. I'm calling you from Nigeria.
Hi, Yusuf. How's everything going there?
Well, I think it's about to become very great very soon. It hasn't been, but it's about to become crazily amazing. And probably you're going to hear about the things I'm going to do in the news very soon, but not right now.
Okay, you have to keep me in the loop about what's going on in Nigeria. What is it? Is it technical? Is it what is it that's coming?
Yeah, like I'm talking about something like you watched the Black Panther movie, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, something like that. Like Nigeria is the biggest country in Africa,
Mm-hmm.
having about 220 million people. Lots of problems with corruption, lots
Yeah.
of challenges with life and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think we're about to emerge. We're about to solve the problem, and our economy just became $1 trillion economy.
Wow.
And yes, and probably if Nigeria gets it right, the whole of Africa get it right. So I actually believe we just did our election. We got a new president.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and we have a multi party democracy,
Mm-hmm.
which means we have 4 parties, not 2 now, that are actually having people in there. So that is good actually for democracy. It helps to fight the corruption. But when you have only 2 parties, it's difficult.
Competition is good for an economy.
Yeah, and for me, I'm a tech savvy person. I like electrical and computer engineering. I have graduated for 20 years right now, and
wow.
I have spent a quarter of my life. I'll be 45 this year in Asian countries. So I have a plan to build a platform for the global South that would connect 200 million people.
Wow.
Or 200 million connections across the 100 countries in the global South, not global North, because the service I want to create is not required in the North.
Mm-hmm.
Because you guys have enough infrastructure, you have enough technology, you have enough services to meet the needs I'm trying to fill up.
Did you watch the whole presentation? Did you get a chance to see what we're doing?
I did not watch anything. I just came on. I just saw you. I knew you were doing something amazing. I just felt just come and just talk to this interesting person who has knowledge, so that probably he could give you some advice.
Absolutely.
So probably if you could send me a recording of it, I'll really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll send you. It will be on Instagram, but I also have. You know what? I'll send you a link to my YouTube because I also did it on my YouTube channel.
Okay, I would appreciate that because the target of my platform for 200 million is by 2030, and that's the minimum, not maximum, by the way. So literally, it's going to be $1 trillion economy ecosystem that would have like 4 platforms in 4 regions. The 4 regions is going to be, one will be in South and Central America, the other in Africa, the other in Middle East, and the other in South and Central Asia. So literally, we'll have a platform, physical bare metal platform in those regions, and then we would have regional offices also, in sub-regions in those countries. The whole idea is, when you hear rich people in the States talking about universal basic income,
mm-hmm.
A way of solving problem, but in third world countries, that's not going to work because we cannot afford to do that. So literally, the platform is supposed to leverage on people's, like every human being. I watched a TikTok once. Every human being has an intrinsic value.
Absolutely.
That someone out there is willing to pay a certain amount of money, accepted to both parties, to be able to, exchange that value for some other value.
Absolutely.
Literally, yeah. So what I'm actually saying is this: I'm saying that right now, with all the problems we have in the world, why don't we allow people to look at themselves and find value in what they have, so that they can leverage that value to solve their own problems, instead of trying to create wealth. I mean, all this, top market, all those things that don't make real sense right now.
Well, if you take a look at what's going on in technology, you're watching what Chat GPT and Midjourney is doing. It's really changing people's lives.
Yeah, for for me, let me tell you something. ChatGPT would help me create what I'm trying to do. So the level of impact I will have with what I'm trying to do. I had the Galileo moment 2015, but I couldn't build the technology because the technology I needed did not exist. So now it exists. It means I could use ChatGPT and Midjourney as a basis for my platform.
Oh, absolutely.
Because,
I created, I was working on an app I had an idea for, and I asked ChatGPT, like when it was first coming out, I asked it actually to create a diagram of what my app would look like. And it did. It actually created it. It did the layout. It did the Python programming. It showed me in Python how to program it in Python. So yeah, absolutely. It's really going to change our world, our economies, and there's going to be so many people out there that don't have anything right now, but that will have a lot because they have an idea, they have a concept. We didn't have the technology at that point to implement that idea or that concept. Now there's no excuse anymore. You have the technology, you have the concept, go do it, go build it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And like I knew about Bitcoin in 2012, and I regret not buying Bitcoin. I regret it so much because probably if I had bought some Bitcoin, I will be a little bit. I'll have some finances right now. But the reason why I didn't buy Bitcoin was because it didn't make sense to my constituents. And my constituents is what? My customers are people living below $2 globally.
Yeah.
Okay, in global south. So when something is too complicated, it means a poor person cannot use it. It doesn't make sense to him.
That makes sense. And so if you and using that technology, you can ask it to create something at a level of a teenager or high schooler or junior high. You can ask it to explain in the persona of a teenager, how do I do the steps to achieve whatever the goal is? So you can actually make it simplified and make it so it's easier to understand. It's pretty amazing. I'm just, my brain's blown. I created all sorts of really amazing things from my life. I'm working on a memoir right now on my experiences, and I'm putting it in there and customize it for my life.
I would like to read it and at some point in time when you're done. Okay.
Absolutely.
Because I'm trying to do a biography of my my dad is 70. He's like 73, 75 right now.
Bless his heart.
He's bipolar for the past 23 years. I have been managing him, so you know how bipolar people are sometimes.
Yes.
Like quite challenging. He hasn't been working at all, so he's getting very weak. I want to write a biography about him, and
that's a great way. That's a great tool to be able to do the biography for him, and you can write it as a neurodiverse individual, which my daughter has autism. I have ADD. Okay. My other daughter, I have twins. My other daughter has ADHD. So as well as a world, we're finding people that are neurodiverse, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be neurodiverse because you look at things in a different perspective. So your father, you're blessed.
I'm also bipolar, by the way.
You as well? So you and your father are blessed to have a different perspective on life and different things around you. So, I consider it a superpower.
Yeah, I do too. I think it's a bipolar advantage, not bipolar disorder.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think my wife just got home, so I got to run, but it's so nice to meet you. What is your first name again, please?
My name is Yusuf. I'll drop my phone number
Yusuf.
here or my LinkedIn profile.
Fantastic.
Connect to me on LinkedIn, and then we could continue later at some point in time.
Absolutely. Be blessed, and blessings to your dad too.
Thank you. Blessings to your children and your family too.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Bye-bye. Take care too.
Hi, Annie. What? Okay. Did she attack you? Did she attack you?